Hi YouTube! I'm about to go to the gym and I figured I would just take you along with me. It's honestly getting kind of cold outside. I can't believe summer is already over. I have my long sleeve on. That's gonna be the only way that you're getting me out of my house right now. We made it to the gym. I am walking on the treadmill at a 5% incline and going about 2.5 miles per hour, just getting our legs nice and warm. I just finished with the treadmill and I'm about to start with my leg workout, but before I get into any weights or anything like that, I am gonna wiggle my body around, circle my arms, do some arm circles. Ready to get this thing going, so let's do it. I'm going to start off with some split squats. All right, so you might know what these are already, and one thing about me, I like to work out barefoot if I can, especially if I'm alone in the gym. It really just allows me to use all my foot muscles, strengthen my ankles, and I like being able to really feel the ground underneath me. So in order to get into the best position, the easiest way is to tuck your leg under, place your ankle, extend your leg forward, and take a step forward. You might have to hop. But the point is, when we squat down, we don't want the knee going over the toe, okay? It should be a straight line from your knee to your ankle. The back leg is bending, coming down, standing up. Let's do a warm-up set of 10. And when we use weights today, I want you to use weights that are a challenge for you, but not too much of a challenge. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We just want to train wherever we're at. So if that was hard for you, maybe just do these without weights. We're only going to need one. We're going to hold it with the opposite hand to the leg that's in front. If you're able to just step, extend the leg back, and go, then you should just go ahead and do that. But if you want to sit back, step forward how I showed you before, you can do that too. All right, so we're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 12. I encourage you to go for 12, but if you can just do 10, that's fine. Take a break. Take about 30 seconds to a minute between each set, and we'll meet back when we're done. We're going to move on to RDLs, and someone did come into the gym, so I did get shy from talking, but I will come back, don't worry. But yes, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 12 RDLs, and with RDLs, the form is super important. So notice how my back is super straight, my spine is straight, and in order to help me keep my spine straight, tucking my chin slightly definitely helps. And we're just going to stick our butt out as far as we can behind us, putting the weight into our heels. So that's the best way to perform these RDLs, keeping the feet about shoulders width apart and reaching down the leg, keeping the hands super close to the leg. Like I had a trainer one time tell me to literally scrape my leg with the weight and keep the hands close to the leg. So just some tips to help you guys out. Alright guys, we're almost done with legs. We're just going to do the last exercise, which is squats with the dumbbells. I'm just going to use the 25-pound one, but again, just do whatever you feel comfortable with. Peep the form. Alright, so my
feet are a little bit wider than shoulders width, I'm squatting and making sure that my knees are going over my toes so they're not falling inwards. I really have to think about pushing them out to the sides. So just make sure that you're paying attention to these things. Also, don't let your shoulders droop forward. Make sure you keep a very flat back. And I'll show you this from a couple of different angles so that you can see. And I really think about sitting my booty back like I'm sitting in a chair. So if I think about it like that, sitting my booty back, leaning my chest forward just a little bit, it really helps to get nice squat form. But again, do your own research. So next we're going to do the back exercises, the back conditioning that I told you guys about that can help with pole dancing, because we're using a lot of our lats and our traps and just a lot of stuff going on there. And I've noticed that these exercises have helped me personally with my back pain, my shoulder pain, my neck pain. So I'm just going to demonstrate them for you guys and do a voiceover to explain how to do it. We're going to do 3 sets of 12 of both of those exercises, and I'll show you guys from a different angle as well. Yay! Let's talk about cable pull downs and cable rows. These are super good exercises to put into your training regimen if you are a pole dancer, because they really help to make those lats and traps strong, like I just said. So as you can see, there are quite a few differences between the pull down and the row. So with the pull down, I'm going to put this little form picture right here. You want to make sure you're bringing your elbows into your sides. So when it comes to the cable rows, oh my God, tongue twister. On this one, you want to think about bringing your elbows into your sides, and you might have to turn your wrists from flat in the front and then pulling them into your sides. So I'm going to show you from some different angles because I definitely feel like it's easier to see what I'm doing from this angle. But as you can see, my wrists here in the rows are turning, and it helps to make the exercise just feel better in my body. So make sure you do 3 sets of 10 to 12 on each of these exercises, and let's get out of here. That's it. We are done with the workout, and I'm going to head to my apartment to do the rest of the stretching and cool down. I just got back from the gym. I do have a business call shortly. So if that does come in, I'm gonna have to take a break from this and basically take care of that. But in the meantime, I am going to stretch and yap a bit, and if you want to participate in stretches as well, I highly recommend it. I'm going to use a bungee with my ankles just to get my ankles nice and worked out a little bit, and I just wanted to check in with y'all. I have been trying my best to get back in the gym, but it can be hard when you sign yourself up for maybe a regimen that's too much of a commitment, especially if you live a busy life, you have many jobs, or you're a dancer and you work weird hours. It can just be hard to stick to a regimen, and I feel like the best thing you can do to get back in the routine of training and cross training is to not set yourself up for failure and to kind of take things easy on yourself. Pick easy routines, just a few exercises, some cardio, and just starting with that, maybe once, twice a week, 3 times a week, and eventually it won't feel so difficult to get yourself to the gym. But if you're just starting out, it can be hard to just get yourself to go to the gym. So I feel like keeping things easy, simple is the easiest way to have the highest level of success, the highest success rate.
of like actually going to the gym. So yeah, hopefully that helps. And if you're a gym girly and you already are in the habit of training, etc., then good for you. That's amazing. Definitely keep that up. And it always helps to just see how somebody else trains sometimes, learn maybe a new thing or two. My goal with the gym is just to feel good in my body. I feel like I just turned 26 and definitely starting to feel the effects of aging and just like shorter, I guess my recovery time is a little bit longer. I guess that's how I would describe it, is like it just takes me a little bit longer to recover from injuries, or I might just like experience injuries more often. Oh, I got that call. My camera is on 2%, but we're still gonna get the rest of the stretch in. But yes, when you're trying to get back into your training, it's just so important to take your time, do it on your schedule, and then form like a healthy relationship with working out. Like, you don't want to have a toxic relationship with working out, like you hate working out and it's like a drag every time you go. You want it to feel like you're excited to go and that it's something fun and that you're not overwhelmed by it, but actually it's something to do to help you relax. I feel like that's the best attitude to have if you want to actually be able to stick with it and be disciplined and consistent. If you guys need a good stretch routine, go ahead and check out my splits routine. I also have several other stretch and recovery flows here on my channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about what I do when I go to the gym, and that this was helpful for you. And obviously, wherever you are on your journey is completely valid. So don't compare yourself to people online, especially people that are professionals at whatever it is that you're trying to learn. Don't compare yourself to them, and also don't compare your progress to other people that are also learning. Your journey is your own, and it will always be your own, and you should only compete with the version of yourself that you were yesterday, right? Keep that in mind as you navigate your fitness journey. Everything is just up to you. So I saw something that was like, self-love is your ability to like parent yourself, like take care of yourself, make yourself good meals, like exercise, do things that are fun, have hobbies. Like when we're adults, we don't have our parents around anymore to guide us, so we have to do all of those things for ourselves. We have to learn how to do that. Ooh. And like, yeah, self-care can be like a bath bomb or, you know, a luxury massage, but it can also just be like cooking yourself a meal, stretching, going to the gym. Ooh, I'm feeling tight. All right, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are working on right now. If you are trying to get back in the gym, let me know what your biggest struggles are, your biggest blocks. And if you are currently rocking it at the gym, you are already a gym girly, then let us know in the comments what tips you have for us. I'm always willing to learn, and if you would like to learn how to pole dance, I have a pole dance app where you can take live virtual classes
and access to recordings and courses and workshops, and also stripper tutorials, bikinis, poles. Like, I even have a pole shop. Everything related to dancing. If you're a pole dancer, if you're a stripper, like anything you would need, go to my link, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Bye.